Hey everybody, wanted to make a quick video because I'm getting questions about YouTube videos. And sometimes when students go to these videos, you'll give them a link to go watch a video and it says it's blocked, that it's restricted. And so I'm going to show you two things. One, how to predict reasonably, I would say with 90% accuracy, whether the link that you're going to give the student is going to be restricted or not. So to know before you give them a link. And number two, how to get around that restriction. So basically, in a nutshell, just to explain what's going on, is that YouTube um, has these controls when a school district has Google, that you can set restrictions so that it's the YouTube restrictions, so that students, won't be able to get to every video on YouTube. It screens out videos that it deems to be, offensive, violent, that kind of thing. But it's not perfect. And it also, blocks legitimate things that students should be able to see. So they turned on the restricted mode for the all students, but so for middle school and elementary school, they have the strictest settings on. But for high school, they have kind of the medium setting. They have this, just regular restricted mode, and they can't turn that off, when they're logged into their Chromebook or into Chrome with their Bethlehem account. But teachers can. Teachers can turn it off and on. So that's how you can preview if it's going to be restricted. So how do you do that? Well, go to YouTube and go into the video that you want to look up. Make sure, next step, that you're logged into YouTube with your Bethlehem account. So you would want to go up in the upper right-hand corner, and if you need to log in, go ahead and click on login and log in with your Bethlehem credentials. Then come back to this menu in the top right-hand corner, click on it, and then scroll down to where it says restricted mode. And right now I have it off because I want to be able to see the videos, and that's probably how yours is as well. Well, we're going to click on it and we're going to turn on restricted mode, because that's going to let us predict when we go to the video whether it's restricted or not. So we're kind of simulating what a student would see. So I'm going to click here to turn on restricted mode, and it's reloading the page. And there it's showing us when we go to this video, it's going to be restricted. So, okay, so we're kind of pretending to be a student here, and it's restricted. But thank goodness we have the ability to turn that off. So, and then we can work with the video. So we're going to go back up to this up in the upper right-hand corner and turn off the restricted mode so we can start to work with the video. Okay, so what I want to do is get this to my kids so they can watch it. So we have a tool called Playposit that we can quickly put the video in and just the address, and it will bypass the restrictions. We need to give them the Playposit address then. So I'll show you how to do that. So first off, go to the share underneath the video that you want to unblock, click on share, and copy the address to the video. Next step, go to playposit.com. And it might look like this. Okay. Now, we own this tool, or we have licenses. So go ahead and click on login. When you do that, okay, you're presented with some options. You're going to click on the Google sign in. Go ahead and click on that, and then choose your Bethlehem account. Now, mine looks a little different because I have a different privilege, but I'm going to go right to where you should see something maybe like this, but I have things already there. Okay, if I go to the left here, I want to go to where it says My Bulbs. Bulb is a video where you make it interactive. Yours might be empty, that's fine. Just go up to where it says Add New Bulb, click on it. And then it shows you enter the designer. So really you can make these videos interactive too. So what I would do here, because I already have the address, is I could click on input URL. So I'm going to give it the link to the YouTube video. I click on that and I'm going to paste that address. And here's the video. I could preview it. Okay. And then I want to click on customize. What I could do is, this is just a minor thing, but it can fetch the captions from YouTube if you want it to. I'm going to do that. It may or may not get them, but basically then students could turn on the closed captioning. And there it picked up the captioning. I'm going to click on customize just so I could show you that this is where I could actually make it shorter. I could cut it, and I could go to advanced. I could take some stuff out of the middle with an internal crop. You don't need to do anything here, but you can adjust the video. And I can click on done. This is where you would, if you wanted to say, have a question in the video, this is where the interactions comes into play. If you're just bypassing YouTube, you don't have to do any of these, but just so you know, if I click on this, I could have questions in the video at a certain place, pauses, discussions, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so I'm just going to click on review and I'm going to look at playback options. I could, allow them to rewind, to skip interactions. There are none. Fast forward. You have to check it to allow them to fast forward. It's really up to you if you want to allow them to do that. And privacy it's public, and that's good, or you could put it on to members of your district. Then you click on save changes. So either one of these is good. Save and exit. And then I see this because of, sorry about that. Then you see my bulbs, and then you should have an entry here. And then to get the link that you share with students, you'd go to the three dots and you could click on share. And then you could use this preview link. Okay, that's when you want to just give it to them to look at. If you want to actually assign it to them through Schoology, I actually recommend that you make the bulb through Schoology. And I don't have that video, right at the end of this video, but please email me if you want to know how to do that. I have directions. Okay, so we're just going to give them this link, copy, and that's what I would share with my students. You could put it in a, slide presentation. It won't give you a preview like, YouTube does. They'd have to click on the link, but they will be able to get around that. Okay, so I hope this is helpful.